Welcome back to the show. I am your host Def, and this is Implements of cEDH. And today I have the awesome people from cEDH TV joining me for a fun pod. So let's not keep you good people waiting, unless you're also coming to Bologna at the end of April. Trust me, it will be a fun event, so hope to see you there. Now please welcome Mons on Pako Haldan Divergent, Pontus is testing out Narset Jeskai Waymaster, Rhetoric brought some Grixis Vamping, and I am zombifying it with Ethereal Wrath. We are back with more cEDH! And this pod is for sure gonna be lit as hell. So let's not wait and let's not dwell on this. Do we have any pre-games?
No.
Yes.
Oh, no, we have.
This.
That.
And
Who?
exiling
Me.
a demonic gifts.
Pontus, take us away.
Land for turn will be a Floodstrap. Fetch. Finding a Tundra. Esper Sentinel. And then I'll pass.
Draw a card. Urza's Saga. Land drop. Tap this for colorless to cast a Sol Ring and you can draw a card.
Mhm.
Then we're playing a Mox Diamond. Pitching this Bounder's Enclave to discard. And that is a total of 3 mana for a turn 1 Haldan. And then I pass.
Draw for turn. Well, here's a Polluted Delta. I will go find a Tundra and play my own Esper Sentinel. And then I will pass turn.
Draw a card. March Flats. Pay Life. Underground Sea. Then I'll do a Mox Diamond, and you guys can both draw a card from Esper
Thank you.
Sentinels. Pitch a Steam Vents. 3 to cast my commander.
Yes, this is a Fry, not sure meme time, because Cormela cost 4, not 3. But none of us even bothered to double check, and Red missed it too, and apologized later after realizing it, so it's all good. Moving on, back to the gameplay. Alright,
Go ahead.
Go to my turn. Play a Exotic Orchard. Cast a Fenwar Stone. Not paying for Esper.
yay!
I'll tap it for blue to cast a Mystic Remora.
Agreed.
The double fish. And then I'll pass.
Draw a card. Taiga. And that's a total of perfect 5 mana for a doggo. Woof! Now I want to go to combat. Rhetoric is my fellow companion and the YouTube content creator, so I'm gonna smack my friend because that's my policy. I kill my friends first.
Wait, so I am not your friend?
That's exactly
I'll
what I
attack
said.
you the second turn.
We all exalt the top card, right?
Yes. I can begin
Okay.
by mine. I'm hitting a Polluted Delta.
Ledger Shredder.
How are
Mean
there
bet.
more lands on top?
A 6 damage smack. But after this, I pass.
Here's a Bleachbone Verge. I will play Lofo. I will play an LED, not pay for Mystic or Fish Stick.
Let's go.
I will lose a life because that's my second spell. I make a treasure. I will just gently pass into the night.
Draw. Cavern Souls on the Wizard. Who has Thassa's Oracle in their deck?
I don't.
I don't think I do.
I will neither confirm nor deny these accusations.
Alright, I will tap. Add Grixis. 4 in the pool. 2 black. Blue left. I'm gonna Praetor's Grasp. Death.
I-
You guys
I
can
figured-
draw.
I know what you want,
Okay.
Rhetoric.
Yes. Just give it to me.
Nobody knows that you wanted this. I'm gonna keep this in
Nope,
secret.
nobody does know. Got 1 card in hand. Pass turn.
Go to my turn. Upkeep Fish Trigger. Pay 1. Land for turn will be an Ancient 2. Tap it, taking 2. Copy Enchantment.
Trigger.
Not paying for Esper.
How many more fishes do you need?
I need to draw all my lands before I can draw real cards.
Apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll enter as a copy of Mystic Remora. Would like to move to cleanup to discard some lands. I will be discarding a Windswept Heath and a Bloodstained Mire.
I'll go to my turn, draw a card. This will take up to 3rd count. I'm gonna tap it for a colorless. And then I will search. I'm actually going to find a Mox Opal, because I
Yeah,
do
you
have
must.
Metalcraft right now. Then we're gonna play a Polluted Delta
like
from my side,
that, like-
sacrificing that. Finding a Volcanic Island. As promised, Def, I'm smacking you. Wolf Trigger. Exiling a Force of Vigor.
Grand Abolisher.
Chromox from Pontus, and from Redic I get Birgi. 2 creature suits becomes an 8/8. Don't worry, I'm smacking Pontus next turn.
Ow.
Bonk.
I will draw a card. I will play Sea of Clouds. I will play Hashaton. Then I will sacrifice this treasure to make a black, but I'll make a new one. Because I will cast a Putrid Imp as well. Pass the turn.
I will spend 2 blue and cast Death's Sword.
Uncountable Oracle on the stack.
ATB.
Don't do
We'll
it.
tap Cormela. Grixis. Blue up. And cast Tainted Pact.
Triggers.
Esper, fish, and fish.
Go ahead.
Second treasure. Draw a card.
Draw, draw, and draw.
Hey Pontus, if I get you 2 more cards, would you maybe have something?
Probably. I've drawn all my lands at this point.
Tap Sea of Clouds and one of my treasures. And I will cast a Soul Partition targeting my own Thassa's Oracle.
That's
Trigger.
scary though.
I will draw 3.
Exile Thassa's Oracle to my own exile. But the trigger is still on the stack.
I'll show you an offer you cannot refuse, Rhetoric. I'm not paying for your S%.
Okay, that's countered.
Oracle trigger.
Devotion 1.
So look at 1 and
Yeah, you
Yeah.
may put it
Put
on the
it back
bottom
on
or
top.
keep it. It's like scry.
Yeah,
go ahead.
untap, upkeep. We have 2 fish triggers. I'll pay for the sheep fish, so my real fish will die. And I'll move the counter to the copy enchantments. And then I'll draw for turn. City of Brass. Take 2 damage. Mana Vault, not paying for Esper.
I will draw 1 card.
1 colorless floating. Tap Mana Vault and a Tundra for a Smothering Tide.
I make a treasure.
Go clean up.
In your end step before you clean up so I can cast this, I'm going to cast my Force of Vigor, paying for both Esper Sentinels, targeting the Smothering Tide and Death's Esper Sentinel. I cannot pay for fish.
Am I good to move to clean up still?
Yeah.
I'm discarding 3 lands and an Ashling.
My turn. Combat first. And as promised, Pontus, I woof you.
Trigger.
Woof trigger.
Land from me.
Manifold.
Lotus Petal.
Lotus Petal. Bloodstained Mire. There were no creatures there, so this grows by 4 to a 12.
Yeah, I take the ball. I don't care.
Bonk.
My life total is nothing.
And then I'm gonna play your Arid Misa, Pontus.
Okay.
I'm gonna crack it immediately for a Steam Vent that I'm shocking into play. Mana Vault, floating a colorless mana, unable to pay for fish, and I'm not paying for Esper Sentinel either. You can draw a double card.
Okay.
El Tali. You can get a low for trigger and get a treasure. Trigger ETB, gift cards.
You get
Not a land.
a ball ritual.
Musical tutor. Spicy.
Dark Ritual.
Yes.
You get 2 rituals, a sword, and a mystical tutor.
Cast the sword, the both rituals, and not the mystical tutor. There's nothing I want a tutor for.
3
Three
fish triggers.
fish triggers. You're good to draw those. And I would be making 6 black mana. Pay 3 black mana. So I go down to 3 floating black mana and cast a Mnemonic Betrayal. And
Yes,
you may
that's
draw a card with the fish. Pontus, you can draw 1 more card. I wanna play Lotus Petal and crack Lotus Petal before I actually cast the Mnemonic Betrayal. So that will be in your graveyard.
Sure.
And you may draw 1 more card, and I will be floating a red mana with that.
I'm going to pay for the Esper Sentinel. I will Mind Break Trap.
I will respond to the fish trigger with
that
a...
was actually after.
Yeah, casting a red elemental blast on the Mindbreak trap. I can't pay for fish, you may draw a card.
I will respond to all those triggers, including the draw trigger. I will mind break trap on my own, targeting all the other spells on the stack.
Draw 2.
Mnemonic Betrayal goes away.
Mind break trap goes away, red elemental blast goes to exile, and my mind break trap goes back to my graveyard.
But
thank you.
I have a Displacer Kitten in my hand that I will use Steam Vent with and 3 floating black. I have no more floating mana.
I will respond. Swords to Plowshares targeting Itali, trigger Lofo, trigger Copy Fish.
I would like to draw.
7 life, right? Then Displacer Kitten resolves. I think the correct path now is to pass turn and not feed more cards to people.
I'm gonna do this. YOLO. And your end step once, I'll cast the Fine Fortune.
Oh,
Yeah, and then I'd like to go to my turn.
Yep.
You stole my turn, Pontus.
I have. Now I need to figure out if I can win. Take 1
You
damage.
do that before you cast that thing.
No. I will be drawing for turn. Forbidden Orchard. I'll tap Ancient Tomb, Helm of Awakening. Give Rhetoric a Spirit, because we're friends, to cast a Abolisher.
That's your second spell.
It is. You get the treasure.
F6, go for it.
Okay.
I believed in you, Def.
Me
I
too.
thought you were going to save us.
If I would have gotten to my turn, I would have won, so, you know, that's
I
nice.
assumed,
never
which is
mind
why
then.
I did this. So Abolish resolves a Underworld Breach.
Do you have the rest of the spells?
I have a Lotus Petal in graveyard. I have an Intuition in hand. I have 14 cards in graveyard.
And what's the line, just so you can shortcut it?
Casting Lotus Petal twice, casting an Intuition, finding Brain Freeze LED, Pact of Negation, mill you out, and then Wheel to kill you all.
So I have a land, a ponder, and a lightning tutor, an imperial seal, a land, and a shadow spinner. So yeah, and a fast circle in exile.
Good game.
Good game.
GG's.
Okay.